of your favourite YouTubers have left you. Tom Scott, MatPat and soon to be Captainsparkelz, and that was just 2024. But why?
The dream job is still a job. I'm so tired.
I don't love late nights.
It's been a very long run, over 13 years.
Follow me as we deep dive the creator world and try and understand, why is everybody leaving YouTube? Now, one of the big reasons that Tom Scott gave for leaving was the fact that YouTube has changed so much from the 13 to 15 years that he's been on the platform. From something that started as a passion and something they create for fun when they get home from their normal job, now turns into a full-on business in 2023 where you've got to give YouTube your all or you're falling off. YouTube has become this massive competitive platform where creators are competing against each other to get the next big viral video, to get the new biggest idea. Especially for someone like Tom Scott, this definitely has a play on your mind through 10 years of doing this every single week. Even though he's uploading once a week, you've got to understand that these videos that he's doing, he's got to travel all across the world to do because he's known for these big ideas now. He's become known for doing these awesome things where he travels the UK or travels Europe. Now, another big reason why I feel like creators are leaving the platform is because of the change in social media. 10 years ago, you had things like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Now we've got YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, we've got Twitter, we've got Threads, and these social media platforms have become so competitive, which I feel like why Captainsparkelz was feeling a little bit out of touch with YouTube, especially doing Minecraft for so long. It just doesn't work as much on platforms. Gaming might not be as big as it used to be, and to have to think about making content for TikTok and then YouTube, YouTube Shorts, you're going to be having to hire so many more people, and YouTube becomes more of a full-time business where you've got employees making YouTube Shorts for you, TikToks, and then sometimes even Instagram, because you can't deal with just focusing on one platform anymore. You've got to deal with focusing on 5 or 6 platforms in order to stay relevant. Now, another big reason, which I feel like applies to a load of creators, is the lack of creativity on this platform now. It's become very easy to see what works and just kind of look on YouTube and create that thing that's worked before and hope that it works again. But nowadays, YouTube has become a lot less creative and it's become a lot less about fun things that you can do and more about, right, how's this going to get more views? How am I going to earn more money from this? And these external sources like money rather than internal, like your enjoyment and passion, really makes YouTube a difficult thing to do, especially when every day you've got to create videos and this is your full-time job. You need to have a balance between what works on YouTube, what's going to get you views, and what you actually want to make. And I feel like so many YouTubers have lost their connection with things they actually enjoy and making things purely for the algorithm and not for themselves anymore, which used to be the case before you could earn a lot of money off this platform. Now, it's understandable when something becomes a job, there is more pressure. There's more external pressures. You have to rely on things like ad revenue and partner ads. You have to be relevant on the platform in order to keep going with this job that you love. Even though it's a dream job and you absolutely love it, it can get very, very wearing when all you're thinking about is what the audience wants and what other people want and not what you want and what fits you. You know, there's a worry nowadays, not uploading on a week is going to make you irrelevant and people won't care about you after 2 weeks. Which is crazy. The pressures that are on these people to create content all the time. I mean, MatPat was literally saying that he was up late discussing with his wife his video ideas. He'd sit by the tea table eating dinner, thinking about his video ideas and talking to his wife. And he says, I don't want to do that anymore because you're constantly looking for that next thing that's going to hit. And that just, it's not healthy and it takes a toll on you. Now, another reason for this drop off of creators, especially this year or the last 2 years, is because sometimes enough is enough. As we've said, there's so much pressures to becoming a YouTuber these days, uploading every single day. Some people have the last 10 years uploading every single day. Captainsparkelz did Minecraft every single day for so long. Tom Scott constantly uploaded on his YouTube channel for 10 years. And sometimes enough is enough. They just have become so successful and so happy with their life that they're ready to just settle down a bit, slow down. And I think, to be honest, it's just like being in a job for us for 10 years. Sometimes a change is necessary and we've got to understand that. Even though we've grown up with these people and it's hard for us to watch, we've got to understand that these guys are getting older and maybe YouTube isn't their dream forever and change is necessary. As they get older, as they mature, their interests are going to change. But as a viewer, how do we deal with the retirement of a YouTuber that we've been watching day in and day out for the last 10 years? First, join a community with fans. This could be on a subreddit or on Twitter where fans connect and talk about their favorite video or their next favorite big thing that's coming up. You've got to remember, these YouTubers are still going to be doing things. You can always keep up with what they're doing, even though it's not on YouTube. And secondly, going back and watching a creator's old videos or even videos that you haven't watched before of them could be a great way of reconnecting with that creator and finding your love and nostalgia again. And thirdly, exploring new creators and finding the next big YouTuber to watch might be what you need to enjoy watching YouTube videos again. And finally, the most important part is that you are not alone. There are other people and other viewers and other fans who are feeling like this, trust me. Which YouTuber have you been sad to leave the platform the most?